we were fortunate enough to have been asked to make a film about the late Swedish ambassador to Morocco, Mohammed Knut Bernström, a couple of years back, and we called the film Between Two Worlds, Bain al-Alamain, because he was a man who was constantly trying to bridge cultures. He was someone who worked all of his life as a diplomat, first of all, primarily, in a role for the Swedish people to kind of try and make bridges, build bridges between people. And of course, after he retired and converted to Islam, it was his overriding desire that people would get a better understanding of Islam. So he worked for 17 years without money, just tirelessly, in order to translate and then interpret the Quran for the new Swedish Muslims. So in a sense, we also, as the filmmakers who I have become a Muslim, feel a closeness to people who work in the service of Islam, to try and give a correct image of Islam for the world today. So in the same way that Knut Bernström converted to Islam when he came to Morocco, the country that I visited before I became a Muslim was here in Morocco. I had read many books about Islam and I was interested, but I didn't really know what it was like living amongst Muslim people. And it wasn't through the intellect, but it was through the heart that I think Knut was exposed to the warmth of the Moroccan people and to Islam. And similarly, I can say for myself, I identified very closely with that, because I too encountered Muslims here who's just the way they lived imparted to me a kind of wisdom. And I could see through traditional Islam a way of life that I also wanted to live. So we were very happy to be able to participate in this festival, the first Europe-Orient documentary film festival, because the theme behind it is to show the relationship between the West and the East, or between the Orient and the Occident. And we feel that our film, Between Two Worlds, is one that again shows how people are trying to build bridges, or trying to show the connectedness, and to show how similar we are and what we can learn from each other.